Ever wondered how the first human being might have felt, stepping out of the cave and into the bright, unexplored world? Let's take a journey back to the dawn of time, to when our ancestors first emerged from the shadows of their caves and into the harsh light of a world yet to be tamed. Imagine, if you will, the earliest known humans, a species we call Homo habilis. These were not the hulking, brutish creatures of popular imagination. No, these were beings of curiosity and resilience, their lives a constant struggle against a world that was as beautiful as it was dangerous. Every day was a test of survival, and their tools were their lifelines. Rocks became hammers, bones became needles, and over time these early humans began to shape their world, rather than simply endure it. But survival wasn't simply about tools. Oh no, it was about warmth, about the flickering, dancing light of a discovery so profound, it forever changed the course of human history. Fire. Fire meant safety, from the cold, from the dark, from the predators that stalked the night. Fire was a beacon, a gathering point, a symbol of community. And it was around these early fires that the seeds of our modern societies were first sown. Yes, community was the key. In the face of a world that was vast and unforgiving, the strength of the individual paled in comparison to the strength of the group. Together they could hunt larger game, defend against fiercer predators, and weather the harshest of storms. They learned to communicate, to cooperate, to build. They learned to thrive. These early humans, our ancestors, they were not so different from us. They laughed, they cried, they dreamed. They were pioneers, explorers, survivors. They were the first to look upon the world and see not just a place to survive but a place to live. So, from these humble beginnings, humanity took its first steps into a larger world. But how did we go from cave dwellers to builders of great cities? What sparked this monumental change? We transition to the answer, which lies within the rise of civilizations, a story that unfolds over 5,000 years ago. Picture this. Vast stretches of land untouched by humanity, then slowly with a gentle fade into the regions like Mesopotamia, Egypt and the Indus Valley, we witness something extraordinary. Grasslands transform into fields of grain, the wild gives way to domesticated animals, and our nomadic ancestors start to lay roots. We crossfade to the dawn of agriculture, a revolution that enabled us to produce food en masse. Freed from the constant search for food, our ancestors found time for other pursuits. They crafted weaved textiles and even began brewing beer. But agriculture did more than merely feed us. With a slow dissolve, we see how it sowed the seeds of civilization. These embryonic societies started to grow, and with growth came complexity. Now imagine a bustling ancient city. The marketplaces ripple with merchants, artisans sharpen their crafts, and scholars are engrossed in their studies. Cutting from rustic scenes, we are in a world far removed from the caves of our ancestors. At the heart of it all, the written word. A swift transition later, the invention writing marks a turning point. This shift allowed us to record our history, pass on knowledge, and create laws. With laws came order, and with order, the establishment of governments. These governments, whether ruled by kings or councils, provided society's framework, constructing roads, maintaining armies, and taxes. They were the coalescing force for these budding civilizations. From the fertile plains of the Nile to the banks of the Indus, humans began to stake their claim on the world. They erected monumental structures, fostered intricate societies, and laid the groundwork for the world we know today. Cross dissolved too. As they built these first great civilizations, humans began to shape the world in their image. From the first civilizations sprang mighty empires. But how did they rise and why did they fall? That's the question we're asking as we journey into the age of empires. Let's start with the Roman Empire, an entity that reigned supreme for over 4 centuries. Its success was built on a combination of military might, strategic alliances, and advanced infrastructure. The Romans gave us the concept of the Republic, the code of law, and architectural marvels like the Colosseum. But even this mighty empire was not invincible. Overexpansion, economic crises, and internal strife led to its downfall in the 5th century. Next, we shift our gaze east to the Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous land empire in history. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, the Mongols created an empire that spanned from Eastern Europe to the Sea of Japan. Known for their horseback archery and military tactics, they also facilitated cultural and intellectual exchange across the Silk Road. However, their empire crumbled due to succession struggles and rebellions, showing that even the most formidable military might can't withstand internal discord. Finally, we head to the British Empire, the largest empire in history by landmass. It was the age of exploration and colonization, with the British flag flying over territories across the globe. The British Empire left its mark through language, governance, and culture, but it wasn't without its dark side. Exploitation, oppression, and resistance led to decolonization and the eventual dissolution of the empire. These empires, each unique in its rise and fall, have shaped the world we know today. They've given us systems of law, language, and cultural practices. But they've also shown us the perils of overreach, internal strife, and exploitation. They are a testament to human achievement, ambition, and the inevitable cycle of rise and fall. Even as empires rose and fell, the march of progress continued. As we journey forward in history, we'll see how the world continued to evolve in the wake of these mighty empires. But for now, let's take a moment to marvel at the grandeur of the age of empires. But how did we arrive at the world as we know it today? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through time, from the smoke-filled factories of the Industrial Revolution to the digital age of silicon and screens. First stop, the late 18th century, where the hum of machinery begins to drown out the pastoral serenity. The Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrial growth that radically transformed society, was a game-changer. It was a time when steam and coal powered not just locomotives and factories but also our progress. We then hurtle forward into the early 20th century, a tumultuous era marked by 2 world wars. The world was engulfed in conflict, devastation, and profound change. These wars altered the political and social landscape of the globe, setting the stage for a new world order. In the wake of these wars, a new era was born. The mid-20th century marked the advent of the atomic age, a period defined by the potential of nuclear power, but also by the unimaginable devastation it could bring. This era brought with it both fear and hope, as we grappled with the power we had unleashed. As the dust of the 20th century began to settle, we entered the information age, a time when computers shrunk from room-sized behemoths to pocket-sized powerhouses. Information became as valuable as gold and far more portable. The world was now connected in ways unimaginable just a few decades earlier. The rapid advancements of the 21st century continue to shape our world. Today, we're exploring the boundaries of artificial intelligence, bioengineering, and quantum computing. The pace of change is dizzying as we stand at the brink of a future that promises to be as transformative as any age that came before it. So here we are, standing on the shoulders of countless generations before us. Our past is a tapestry of triumphs and tribulations, each thread contributing to the world as we know it today. And as we look forward, we carry with us the lessons of our history, ready to weave the next chapter in the epic story of humanity. But what does the future hold for humanity? What challenges and opportunities lie ahead? As we stand on the precipice of tomorrow, we find ourselves in a world teeming with possibilities. A world where the realms of science fiction are fast becoming our reality. In the not-so-distant future, we envision technological leaps that once seemed unimaginable. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence permeates every facet of our lives, from healthcare to transportation, making our lives more comfortable and efficient. Picture a society where virtual reality transcends the bounds of entertainment and becomes a tool for immersive learning and exploration. As we look beyond our planet, the prospect of space exploration looms large. The cosmos, once the domain of celestial deities and ancient myths, is now within our grasp. We stand at the dawn of an era where ordinary people might vacation on Mars, and humanity's footprint extends beyond the confines of Earth. However, this future isn't without its challenges. Climate change, a specter that haunts our present, will undoubtedly play a pivotal role in shaping our future. Our actions today will determine whether we adapt, survive, and thrive, or face calamitous consequences. The task is daunting, but history has shown us that humanity is capable of great feats when united by a common cause. In the realm of societal changes, we anticipate a future where diversity and inclusion are not mere buzzwords, but the bedrock of our global community. A world where the barriers of race, gender, and socioeconomic status are dismantled, and the human spirit is celebrated in all its vibrant hues. The key to our future resides in our past. Our history, a tapestry of triumphs and tribulations, serves as a compass guiding us towards a future filled with promise and potential. It's a roadmap of lessons learned, a testament to our resilience and ingenuity. As we look to the future, we carry with us the lessons of our past, ready to face whatever comes next. Our journey has been long, winding, and at times arduous. But as we step into tomorrow, we do so with the wisdom of yesteryears and the audacity of dreamers, ready to pen the next chapter in the epic story of humanity.